Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. We bring you Wednesday night baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates.
And now, please welcome.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for the Pirates, Jared Jones. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Shohei Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike. Strike two. Jones in his third season, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Good job to fight that one off. Got him swinging.
Batting second, first baseman.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Freeman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Triolo under it. And there's two down.
Batting third, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. He's been a great free agent sign.
Ball.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
That one to first. Horowitz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, and today's starter, Shohei Ohtani. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. Some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Spencer Horowitz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a foul out of play. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one almost got him. That one misses.
Ball four.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. That's outside.
No, that's out.
And that is ball one. Now one
That's
missed.
a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The next offering
that's
misses.
out.
Ball three. Horwitz aboard here at first with nobody out. That catches the zone for a strike, and now it's 3-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. This one in the air center field. And there's one down.
Batting third.
Take a look at the lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Brian Reynolds now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Man at first, one away. Next offering is fouled back. And that one up and in. Look out. One, two, bottom of the first. The pitch. Strike three. It's a strikeout for Ohtani.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it. Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one ripped into right. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Horwitz around third. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So runner at second, 2 down. Marcell Ozuna, the next Pirate to hit.
That missed. That's a ball.
First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Inside. And now 3-1. Tyler Callahan next to bat for the Bucks. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head to the second from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 1 and the Dodgers 0. Back here at PNC Park, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Lifted in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Alex Call will hit next.
No, ball.
Two down, nobody on. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Dalton Rushing now at the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance though. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom of the second. Stepping in, Tyler Callahan.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his third of the game.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the #1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. That misses, and that's ball 1. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
One out, runner at second. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Freeland whips it to first, and now 2 gone.
Batting ninth, catcher Henry Davis.
So digging in, Henry Davis.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Two outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that. Swing and a ground ball. Play made, that ends the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the third inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ryan Ward. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. And that
ball.
Skips in the dirt.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. That one
no,
close,
that missed.
ruled a ball. Ball 1. There's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei
Here's
Ohtani.
Ohtani. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
That's high. That's a ball.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Just missed. Freddie Freeman up next for the Dodgers. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Smoked on the ground a second. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. It's the Pirates 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Spencer Horwitz. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Call on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman.
Singy, he made a tough play after a long run to get to that baseball. I have a feeling you want to see it again with StatCast.
Absolutely, and what was so key was that first step, Boog. It was a good one, and it's got to be. And if you're going to be able to cover 125 feet to run that ball down, and you know, not a lot of outfielders in this league are able to make that play or even make it near consistently.
Now here is Nick Gonzalez. That's in there. That's strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's to third, Muncy. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
2 down, bases empty. Next is the Pirates DH, Brian Reynolds, who struck out swinging his first time.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one way inside. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at PNC Park, on to the 4th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Oh, yeah.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the air, left field, and it's a foul ball. The 0-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
On the ground. Gonzalez to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And there's a foul ball. The Buccos leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Flied to right his first time. Pitch in the dirt, ball one. This one in the air. Callahan settles underneath it. And that is that. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Bottom four, Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. 1 away.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In the air, left field. And there are 2 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Third baseman, Tyler Callahan.
Now the third baseman, Tyler Callahan. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Callahan goes 5 feet 11 inches, 25 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019.
That's a ball. Hee-haw!
Next offering is outside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Runner take your base.
That 2-out walk. The base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Mangum in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Here comes the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. That one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one almost got him.
That's a ball.
And a payoff pitch. Swings through it for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And next for LA, Alex Call. Doubled his first time. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Fouled off down the right side. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Next for the Dodgers, catcher.
Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. The results speak for themselves, and he probably won't want to change a thing.
Rushing in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, not in time. He's got a double.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
So runner at second, 2 now. Ryan Ward digs in now. Fought off foul. Man at second. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2 now. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jared Triolo.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The 0-1.
Nope, ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. One up, one down.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And that one fouled off.
Nope, ball.
Next pitch is
low,
downstairs.
that's a ball.
drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Now here is Spencer Horwitz. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And now 2 balls and a strike. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
And now, Nick Gonzalez.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Just
that missed. That's the ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. And the fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. That one lifted to left, and that'll do it. Pirates leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So up next,
Leading
Alex
off for the
Freeland.
Dodgers, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Just
that's the ball.
Missed.
Low.
Some activity in the bullpen for the Pirates. Evan Sisk, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Bidwa, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Fouled off. He was late. The 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Shohei Ohtani would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Sets him down on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now the 0-1. Just missed. Just off the outside edge. And a count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, has grounded out a couple of times. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Right through there for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Pretty nasty curveball from 12 to 6 on the clock. It can jump out of the hand of the hitter, speed you up a little bit, and then just falls out of the zone.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. O'Hearn going back on this one. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Well, we go bottom 6. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Ryan Reynolds. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Will Klein, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Trinan warming up as well. On the corner for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Stays alive. And a 1-2 again.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good eye in that spot. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. and a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Ohtani will depart. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Pitching
Dodgers.
change here,
Number
Blake
49.
Trinan. He last pitched 2 days ago. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan O'Hearn.
You know, these Pirates really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one not close. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ward on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Pirates, left fielder, Marcell.
One out man at first. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second, and he's out.
Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there trying to steal. Really quick catch and throw, set up with great footwork. Man, he popped out of that crouch, threw a laser down to second base. Nice job.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Ozuna wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. .3-1 is on the way. That one ripped. And that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Sisk.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's Betts. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Mookie Betts with a towering shot.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Muncy to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's in there, 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. And the sweeper is off the plate. Gets him to chase after that one. And that's downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
Digging in, Alex Call.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Call. Thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. On the first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Dalton rushing the next to hit. 1 for 2. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even at 1 apiece. Set for the last half of the 7th. Leading off, Tyler Callahan.
Tyler Callahan.
Nope. Ball.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Trinan goes 6 feet 5 inches, 37 years young. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And now it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now Jake Mangum.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's a ball.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a ball.
No, that's
Tried
low.
to attack
Ball.
with the sweeper. foul ball. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Lake Trinan is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Jonathan Hernandez. Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo.
The shortstop, Jared Triolo.
Triolo wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0. Ripped, but it curls foul. One and two here.
Ball. That's down.
Got him. Third out. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still tied 1-1. Back to the top of the eighth, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Andy Pajes. He represents the go-ahead run. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Gregory Soto, the closer, is getting loose. Santana, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That's to third, and that one handled on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Miguel Rojas looking to start something with one gone. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 3.
Ball. No, ball.
Ground ball left
Foul
side,
ball.
and it goes just foul. Here's a 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one in the air. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Evan Sisk out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. On the mound now, Dennis Santana. He's been so good against lefties. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. O'Hearn on the move. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes on his way over, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman.
So digging in, Spencer Horwitz. And that one flips the corner. Now he's challenging the called strike. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw on to Freeman. Got him.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there, and your teammates are loving it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Gonzalez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And a slider in there for a strike.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
The 1-2. And there's a ball. to the right side. Nice grab, and very nicely done for the out. Bucks go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the ninth. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, right side. 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
And now it's Max Muncy. This guy with light tower power.
In the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That's a ball. That's down.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Alex Call.
Here's the center fielder, Alex Call.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
In there at the knees. Strike 1. Little chopper rolls foul. 0-2 now.
That's a ball.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swings, and this one's flared. And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Dennis Santana will depart. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Gregory Soto.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And here is Dalton rushing. Line drive, base hit into the outfield. Muncy comes in to score. And in the ninth, they take the lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Andy Pajes will hit next. Right through there for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off left side. And the 0-2. That's a base hit. Run scores. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 down. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. Now a relay to second. A 2-run double.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Gregory Soto won't go any further tonight. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Brandon Bidwell comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And ball 1. Rojas at second with 2 down.
Make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Here's a 2-0. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and the lead is up to 5. So a man at first. Freddie Freeman. He swings and fouls one off. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
No, that missed. That's inside. That's a ball.
Out towards right center field. It gets down a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now a chance for Kyle Tucker. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout.
That's a ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two on, 2 outs.
Here.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Pirates 1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Dodgers.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Edgardo Henriquez.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent. That's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop 3rd strike.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. There's one. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Last chance now for the Pirates. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
This manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Ozuna not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. That's down and in. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Callahan,
that missed.
The
That's
next
the ball.
Hit, takes ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Ozuna off of first with 2 away. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Lead runner gets the stop sign at 3rd. It's a 2-out double, 2nd and 3rd now.
Everything came together for him. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Jake Mangum, the next Pirate to hit. The Pirates down 5, trying to battle back. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
No, that's down. Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Buccos down to their final strike. In the air out to center. Call on the move. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-1 is your final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show,